If you need an extra boost up into your 2021 or newer four-door Bronco, these drop side step bars will be a set you'll want to check out. Now, if you and your passengers are struggling to get in and out of your Bronco on a daily basis, whether you're at stock height or have an added leveling kit or lift kit, and you need more help than the average side step has to offer, these are going to do a great job at that. Not only will these be functional in the world of accessibility, but also with the tougher construction compared to other lighter duty options, these are going to add that protective layer to your rocker panel for any daily driving or off-road scenarios when it comes to lighter off-roading and daily kick-up. Now, with the nature of a drop step, I would just keep in mind that these will come down off the side of the Bronco, so again, lighter off-roading is recommended with these considering the clearance. Now, these are going to feature a closely tucked design, which will offer a very clean appearance, and the boxiness and pentagonal shape of this upper bar is going to elevate that heavy-duty feel of the Bronco. Now, that tight fit will also provide a decent amount of coverage to your rocker area, again protecting the paint from any harsh kick-up from that front tire or when you're off-road. Now, where the magic happens is in this step itself. This is going to offer a wide surface to plant your foot with raised fins on top that's going to help out with some extra traction. What that's also going to do is not only add a little bit of extra style, but help with drainage as well to make sure that there's no puddling on the top of that step. These will be made of a durable carbon steel material, being durable enough to take a hit off-road if you do come in contact with an obstacle, and will be able to support up to 550 pounds. The steel will also be pre-treated, E-coated, and then covered in an anti-scratch heavy texture black powder coat finish, which will protect the steel underneath from rusting, but also keep them looking new for years to come. These will also come with absolutely everything that you need out of the box in order to install them, including all the brackets and all the hardware. We'll show you how to do that in just a minute. For a step, these are going to be pretty average, but will save you a couple bucks compared to other drop steps available, coming in at roughly $375. Now, what I do like about these is that they're going to offer that boxy and heavy-duty look while keeping it to the basics, offering everything that you would need out of a step, including a quality and durable construction, as well as that functional drop in the step. Now, that's going to make it great if you don't necessarily need a flashier option that we have to offer. You need that extra drop in the step, but you don't necessarily want to completely break the bank when it comes to adding a pair of drop steps to the side of your Bronco. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 2 hours to get the job done with some pretty basic hand tools. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here at Extreme Terrain has actually installed this on their Bronco and is going to walk you through what that process looks like step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, welcome to the passenger side installation of the Rhino-Skin DS7 2 side step on a 2023 four-door Bronco. We're only going to need one tool today, a socket wrench with a number 16 bit and a number 13 bit. If you want, an extender can make a little bit of those harder to reach things easier. You got 3 pieces for your passenger side, a flat piece, and 2 angles. As before, remember, you want the long end of your rail to go towards the hood. The stubby end goes back here. First thing that we're going to do is take the brackets and put them on. So starting from underneath the passenger right body panel, we're going to locate the front mounting location and the threaded holes in the body panel. There are no plastic plugs covering my holes, but if there are, make sure you remove them. And then we're going to attach the mounting bracket to the front location with 2 10mm hex bolts, 2 10mm lock washers, and 2 10mm flat washers. We're going to put it in, but not over tighten. Make sure when you do this, you're going to have 2 size bolts. This is your little one. This is your big one. When you put these together, lock washer, lock washer on your nut, and then the bottom washer. All right, so very first step, we're going to take these brackets, we're going to mount them. The nuts, for those of you playing along with the home game, to mount these are the smaller ones, like this. So all I'm doing is just getting them in for fit. I'm not making them tight. Definitely makes it easier to install it later, but I'm putting them all on. just hand tighten. And the last one. All right, and then next step, I'm going to get this lined up underneath. I am going to preload my nuts. So just a reminder, it goes bolt, lock, washer. Bolt, lock, washer. It's going to be the fastest install you've ever done. All right. Now, the first one of these I'm going to need is the big one. I'm going to get underneath the Bronco. Helps if you have someone to help you. The first thing I'm going to do is put one side up, loosely tighten it in, then I'm going to get the other one, and I'll add in the rest of the hardware. Make sure when you do this to watch your face. The tools can fall and hit you. This will not feel good. There's a little love tap. So reminder, leave it loose. It'll make your whole job easier. So what I'm going to do when I get this one in, the other side, I'm going to follow it and then just work down the line. Then I'll come back one more time to tighten them all up. One note, these should go in pretty easy unless you've off-roaded recently like I did, in which case there might be a little bit of grit in there. You can blow that out or clean it before, but mine went with it pretty easily. All right, now we have a few more to put in. I'm gonna put in the middle, and the last one, I'm going to start tightening it. All right, they're now all fingered in. Don't forget to watch your face. These things hurt when they fall on you. Drop that extender to get up top. Just a reminder, I'm using my 16 and number 16 socket wrench for these big bolts. Almost done. All right, the last step, I'm gonna swap out my 16 for my number 13. This will cover those smaller bolts if we did not tighten all the way down. So the extender you can keep on for the bottom. And that is it. When you get to the other side, rinse and repeat. Long side goes towards the engine, short side goes towards the butt. There and there.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of these drop side step bars fitting all 2021 and newer four-door Ford Broncos. And remember, for all things Bronco, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.